All right. It is time. Here we are in Clan Gen. Interesting to see how this goes. This is a test stream. Just to see how this runs. Right now I am showing up green for because right now my is showing that we are good. We're fine and dandy. I'm curious to see how this goes. Alright. Things seems to be working fine so far on my end. Not dropping any frames. We're maintaining the consistent bit rate. I didn't think it would be I don't think ClanGen's too resource intensive, so I didn't think it would be I don't think ClanGen's too resource intensive, so hold up there while I mute that. Sorry about that, guys. It was coming through on your end too for the echo. Just making sure I'm getting through and that everything's doing all right. So now what I have right here, this is Moon Clan. This is just kind of the clan that I've been using recently. And so I decided to before I decided to do this, it's like this could go very well, of course I have the stream muted on my end, so you don't get any more echo from now on. I tell you, this is my first time ever streaming. I've never streamed before through YouTube using OBS, and I haven't used OBS in quite a long time. The issue coming from is I did used to record videos on here, but we switched internet from when I used to do it back in the old days before I went off to college and kind of fell out of it because I just didn't have enough time or the space to do it. And then I came back, I tried to record a video, and um, I tried to upload it, and it just wouldn't upload. The upload speed on our internet is too crappy to upload to YouTube, unfortunately. So I thought, maybe live streaming will work better, and it'll automatically be put into the thing. But this is kind of just a test clan. This is my first time doing this. This will probably be limited to this once I get a feel for it. I will take it further past this. But for now, I'm just doing that. So. Although I will say one of the coolest things about OBS is when I stream to YouTube, it automatically opens the chat for me. So whenever you guys say anything, I'll be able to see it immediately. because I can do that now. And I can also have OBS open while I do this. Be keeping an eye, make sure everything's going smoothly. Of course, one thing I have noticed about streaming is just because it looks good on OBS doesn't mean it looks good on your guys' end. So just want to make sure that this has been 16 moons. Um, so if we go to cat list here, here are all the cats I have in this clan so far. Of course, this will not be the clan we're using or that we're going to end up using, but it's here. So we have Troikstar, who is our leader here. Then Nutfox is our deputy. And he's by far my favorite cat in this clan. He is a compassionate deputy. Excuse me. Um, he's deputy of our clan. He's compassionate. He's also very smart. And the great thing about very smart cats is, let's say you get an event where the Great Cloud event where it's going to rain. If you have a very smart cat, that cat will have your cat stick to the high ground and avoid getting washed away. Your chances of losing cats is much lower if you have a very smart cat on that patrol. Knows to stick to the highland when it's storming out, so don't get washed away. And that was Nutfox right here. He's done that many a time, through that. So that's, well, nice and good. Then we have Toad Talon. Toad Talon, he came to us through a patrol event. Um, he's bloodthirsty, but he's a good healer. I don't know, I kind of find it funny and ironic that a bloodthirsty cat is, um, freaking medicine cat. Anyway, yeah, he came to us, formerly a rogue. So he is the, kind of the elder medicine cat, better, more experienced. Of course, we have Rebel Timber. She is our founding medicine cat. She was a medicine cat who came in, and she was young, inexperienced. So getting Toad in there is a huge help. She is like probably my second favorite design out of all the cats. Nutfox is definitely my first favorite out of everything. Um, so yeah, I love her. Um, all right, let's. This is Eldon. He was formerly Lauder. He came to us recently, and we really needed, because our last mediator, who I will show you the dead cats once those who have died since I've started this clan. We had an old mediator. She died. She got lost at sea. So then soon after, we found this cat Eldon here, and bringing Eldon in, and he was charismatic and a great speaker. So it was like, this is a good replacement for our mediator. And of course, I did justify this role playing and story wise, as he's like, I might join the clan, but I don't really want to be a warrior. And they're like, well, the good thing is you seem to be well spoken, and we need a new mediator. So why don't you come to our clan and be our mediator? And he healed from his claw wound. He was injured when we found him, and now here he's been our mediator for a couple of moons. Sycamore Thorn. Sycamore Thorn. She is ambitious. She also came to us through a patrol event. She is the survivor of a tragedy. So something very tragic happened to her former clan, and now she's here with us, and she's been good. She's very sick and injury prone, unfortunately. Throughout the beginning of the time, there's spent a lot of time in the medicine den, and as you can see, got a good old hawk scar on her face. But she's been pretty good. She's competent, and she's a good fighter, which is always nice to have. Now we have Lark Reed. Lark Reed, Lonesome, a great teacher. Still hasn't had an apprentice yet. Because to be honest, we haven't had much kits in this clan. Most of the cats we've brought in so far have been like adults. Um, for the clan, so that's that. But yeah, she's around. She's pretty decent. She hasn't really done anything of noteworthy so far. Here we have Ash Stripe. Ash Stripe right here. Um, he's adventurous. He gets in fights a lot, especially with another one of our cat Curly Kit. They fight all the time. They do not get along at all, and that's partially one of the reasons we have a mediator come in. Every time there's a relationship event, they're always fighting. Then we have a Flutterfoot here. And another ambitious cat. We have a lot of ambitious cats in this clan, okay? And that can either be really good or really bad. You know, from the books with Tiger Star versus Bramble Star, and then, you know, like one clan that I did like way back on the original when I first discovered it through series channel, and I was doing a channel there. We ended up having a ambitious leader who ended up being completely tyrannical. It was a reign of terror, like for moons. This cat was like injuring cats who stepped out of line. So ambitious can be a problem. Let's say it can go either way. So yeah, ambitious cats sometimes is fun, sometimes it's bad. They're very prone to being tyrannical. Um, Houndleaf. Oh yes, we also have a lot of compassionate cats in this clan, including Deputy and Houndleaf. And no, Houndleaf was his apprentice. I was thinking wrong. Let me check and see who is. Okay, yeah, Houndleaf got head honcho mentorship. Um, and they're benevolent and a great fighter because of it. So there's that. Then we have Miss Knight. She is responsible. She's oh, my chair. I hope I didn't just break it. That would be bad. Anyway, yeah, she is responsible. She is also extremely smart. She was the mentee of our deputy. Not how do I forget the cats in my own name? I start streaming. I can't remember anything. Okay, so Nutfox. Yes, Nutfox's mentee is Houndleaf. And she's compassionate, but she's also a great fighter. So we have a very fighting thing. She came as a kit. Most of the younger cats came in as kits when I started this clan. So there's that. Then we have Miss Knight here. Yes, Miss Knight. Uh, no, I haven't. Yes, I have. Okay. Get used to this. This is me, guys. ADHD is terrible. Curlibloom, Curlibloom was abandoned. Kit abandoned. Came in. Is almost at the end of their. Wait a minute. It's not Paul. Why is it still showing as adolescent? That's strange. Now, guys, do be aware that I am playing this on the developer version of the game. So a lot of what you're seeing here, you can only get through the developer version. So for instance, this Marcus favorite, that is not in the general release yet. So just be aware that it's constantly changing, constantly being updated. I just like playing on it more because it allows me to get to see what new features are coming out. And it allows me to be ahead of the game, dig through all the muck. Anyway, Curlibloom, who is now a warrior, I don't know why it is showing an apprentice here, because that's not what this is. Yeah, they came formerly abandoned. They were mentored by. It was one of the younger cats. Hold on, history. This is a great thing. This is why I love they include this in the game. Yes, Miss Knight. Miss Knight. And Miss Knight caused to become extremely smart and very calm. So we have a lot of good stray cats in this clan currently that I have going. Alrighty, so that's kind of, what this clan is all about. But this clan doesn't matter. Um, we're going to be starting a new clan. And, of course, this is our test clan. This will not be a permanent clan. The next time I do come on and stream this game, we will actually be doing a full out clan. I just wanted to test this, test the waters. So there's not going to be much to it. It's going to be a very short stream today. But I just wanted to introduce you to Moon Clan of what I've been working on recently. So yeah. So let's go back to the main menu. Of course, we're going to save. Wonderful new addition to this. Now, showing our settings, I do not have this on dark mode, especially for this. I do have the custom cursor turned on. Once again, this is only available through the developer version. So if you want this, just go to the ClanGen Discord and get it. Because it is nice, and there isn't a lot broken with it. It's fine, alright, it's fine, dandy. Anyway, I do have shaders turned on. I do not have mass extinctions turned on. Cat tire is turned off. I do allow leaders to automatically choose the new Devi because I feel it makes it more interesting. Now, allow dead cats to fade away. I know this was kind of put in so, you don't have, 15 pages of Star Clan cats, but, I do have that turned on. You can save a complete copy of faded cats information, so you can bring them back. I also have allowing warriors and elders to choose to become mediators turned on. So, um, that is something that can go on. Also, I do have Born Blood turned on in Patrol artwork. So you will be able to see blood and other things. And then there's this. So Discord does show my information of my clan and its name. So, yeah, you guys can see Moon Clan and see all my clans. You can even see my test clan and continue it if you want to. But I think that's interesting that they have that. And then there's show exact experience. $151. I don't really know how experience works, so I don't really care. Now let's go to our relationship settings. For my relationship settings, I do have they randomize relationship values. So I believe if you turn this off, I may turn it off. Honestly, I like to start like a blank page. No one really knows anybody, but it makes sense because these cats would obviously have to know each other before coming in. And I already have a story for this clan mentioned out. We have a basic starting point, and decide where it goes from there. I do allow affairs and mate switches. Once again, I want to make this as free flowing as possible, and I want things to be kept interesting. Mm-hmm. Um, Same-sex breeding is allowed. Same-sex cats. We do not discriminate. in this channel. Same-sex cats can still have kids, and also it works out better because we need cats. Of course, you can always turn this off and just allow unmated cats to just randomly have kids, but excuse me, I don't really like to do that at all. I do not like it at all. Allow romantic interactions with former mentors. We can do that. I don't really see anything. Now, allow first cousins to be mates and have romantic interactions. Here's the thing. I know morally and ethically it's wrong to turn this on. Incest bad. But in terms of making it so we can have mates and stuff, this does make it a lot easier to just, kind of allow things to flow. So I am going to keep this on. I am keeping it on. We're going to have this. And of course, just here's the info section. Thank you to everyone who works on this game. It's a great game. It's come so far since about a year ago, and there's so much good around this. Of course, we will be playing on English. Of course, there is Spanish or German. All right. I think that's going to do it for this test stream. This was kind of just a starting stream for me to introduce you to the series, to gain interest. Now, I do not know if the stream will automatically be recorded or I had to start recording it myself. Of course, I believe they automatically save VODs of these kind of games automatically. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy, and you will come along for me when I begin this journey, which will probably be this Friday or Saturday, is when I will be streaming or starting this series because I have work for the next 2 days. I don't particularly like to do streams, on days that I have work. So I will be streaming this game in the future, probably Friday or Saturday at whenever I can get around to it, so to speak. Whenever I have the chance. And I do stream from my room. It's basically where I stream from. So if I sound a little distant, a little echoey, the reason for that is that I just don't have anywhere else to do it. And I don't have a desk. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys this weekend. I also like to stream on Friday and Saturday because I know a lot of you have school and stuff. I do not. I'm an adult. I'm done with school. I graduated last year and I'm not looking back. I do miss some social interactions of it, but I do not miss tests and exams. But now I have so much great new things to deal with, like taxes and mortgage. So yeah, I get to look forward to a lot of that. But yeah, I think this test stream went well. It seems to be working just fine and dandy. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys